Says there's 0 people viewing, so.
Okay.
Did it show up on your end?
I saw it on my phone, but I'm not seeing it on YouTube.
It's on my phone too.
It's refreshing.
It says 2 people are watching. Usually brings up the comments. It's not doing that. I need
Hey.
Oh, 8 people now. Okay, we're good. There we go. Comments. We'll get started at about 8. Just give people time to come in. And bear with us if we're having technical issues because we've been having freezing the whole time we've been talking on here. Hi, Ethan.
Okay.
Okay, now it literally says we're going down on views. That's kind of concerning.
Okay, it's up on my...
Okay. We'll get more people come in. Maybe they'll check at 8. Are you seeing the comments, Belle?
Yes.
Okay.
Aw, Kaylee, you're so sweet. I think it's actually the method I've been doing. I've been switching my toothpaste every week.
Interesting.
And using peroxide. It's actually for a cause. She has a video on how she does her mouth.
Thank you, David. Yeah, it was very stressful at CVS to say the least, but I figured it out. It was a very good haul in the end, though. It was like old times, sitting there doing 4 transactions in a row. And there was a guy in front, behind me, and I was like, he had one thing, or a bag. I was like, do you want to go first? And he said no. He like just stood back there and watched, so guess he wanted to see it go down. I don't know.
Hey, Alexis.
I'm looking forward to seeing your CVS haul, Kaylee. I'm sure it's better than mine. I'm not very good at... I mean, I'm not the best at CVS. It's been so long since I've really done it. I haven't even really couponed there too much. I went during the Olympics, and I failed miserably. So today was like... And last week I failed. So this week finally felt like a win. I couldn't believe I actually won at CVS for once.
That's good. No, it definitely feels good when you win.
7:59. So we'll get a minute or so. Let some people slide in.
I'll definitely have to do what you post, Kaylee.
Yeah, if you found more stuff, I'm definitely not opposed to going back, so I'll watch your video. I'll be passing a bunch of CVS's tomorrow. CVS does take a lot of math. I literally sat there counting stuff 4 times in the cart to make sure it was right. I think I even caught myself talking out loud with the math.
I'm excited for the Precision Formula CRT that I got for 60% off lipstick.
Wow, that's a big discount.
Yeah, and their lipstick, it's so great. I'm actually wearing a shade right now, but I just want to get more of a fall color.
Well, 8 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm hoping some more people slide in, because maybe this is a bad night to do this. I don't know. Not a ton of views, like, well, that's about the norm. So, yeah, so we're talking all things Black Friday, as well as what couponing has done for our family, and then at the end, we'll open it up to questions for you all. So, very awesome. We have Belle with us tonight, who is a neighboring YouTuber who's a part of the squad group, which, if you don't know what the squad is, it's me, Kelsey, Belle, I'm trying to think of everyone. I don't want to forget anybody. Alexis, Kaylee, and Two Bright Saves. So we're all together in a couponing group. And yeah, so Belle's one of the members. And so she's going to introduce her channel and tell you guys about her if you've never seen Belle before.
Okay, so our family is currently on our debt-free journey. This is our third time attempting the Dave Ramsey method. We've had a couple setbacks with Murphys, random Murphys that have occurred. And I think just the motivation has come from us having and growing our family so quickly, because we weren't, the twins were unexpected. So just being a family of 5, but we also have 3 dogs. We are just trying to get out of debt as quickly as possible. So I do some motivation videos. I do just contentment challenges, so I can minimize, as well as like be more content with the things that I do own, because when you're on a debt-free journey, it is very hard. Sometimes you covet other things that you want and you just can't have. So right now, our motivation is just, if you are interested, to definitely check out some of the content that I have, and there's always going to be at least 2 videos a week. I try to also do Albertson videos for the SoCal region to just help people stock up on groceries when it's at the lowest price.
Wonderful. Yes. Belle does a really very, like, it's, you see a lot of these YouTube channels, and they seem to kind of like, you know, I'm trying to think the right word. Like, they seem to be very, very similar. I feel like each member of the squad, and honestly, very particularly Belle here, does very unique videos that, like, I don't see a whole lot of other people do. So I definitely think it's worth subbing to Belle, because she does such unique and awesome videos. So you should definitely all go sub to her right now if you haven't already, because you're not going to be disappointed. So on the agenda tonight is Black Friday, and first up, we're going to kind of talk about this year, because I think it's what a lot of you are excited about, and then we're also going to kind of talk about how it compares to years past. And Belle also has some history and like alternatives to Black Friday if Black Friday's not your thing. So we're going to talk about all that. But first up, if I can try to figure out, we're going to give our comments on the ads for this year. So if we can make that work, let me try to, we'll just do it. This is what happens. It always, okay. Can you only see half the ad? Like, can you see the whole thing now, the whole ad? Or do you still see our faces?
It's a little delayed on my end.
Okay. Let me know in the comments what you're seeing right now. You see the CVS ad? Okay, perfect. So, we are going to talk CVS. What do we think about CVS this year? So, here it is. I did a whole entire video on this, so you might have already seen it. We're not going to go into too crazy in-depth, but Belle told me she's never shopped a Black Friday, so she probably doesn't remember what it was in years past. But if you are one of those people who want to know what it was in years past, I heard CVS has every single ad from like the last 10 years, and we might even pull one of those up to compare. So here's CVS this year, and there's a lot of stuff in it, like gift sets and slippers and a bunch of BOGO stuff, NYX makeup or NYX, I don't know, Colgate, toys, and then these are the free deals, which if you've been shopping CVS for a long time, and you watched my last live stream, we anticipated a lot more than this. Like 5 free items that are extremely like cheap wasn't what I was wanting. So it's a little disappointing when we think about even last year. There was a lot more last year. But maybe some of you think this is great. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. And I don't know, what do you think, Belle, about these free things? Do you think this is good, or do you think maybe they could have sprung for a little more? Or what are your thoughts?
Personally, I don't think that I'll be running for pharmacy stores or CVS at least. It just doesn't really seem like anything that I'm needing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Out of tradition, I'll probably go, but I'm not too excited. But when you think about, for instance, let's take a look last year at CVS, how it was years past, because this is what one of our topics is tonight, talking about years past. So, if you look at years past, I'm one of probably the nerdiest people who sit and want to look at old ads like this, but I find it extremely interesting to think about what did we do even in 2018. 2018 seemed pretty bad at the time, but honestly now it looked amazing. So there are a lot of similarities, but it seems like every year there's a continuous trend that it slows and slows and slows. So last year at CVS, if anybody is interested, a lot of the same kind of thing, but look at all the free stuff last year. There was free vegetables, free face mask, free toilet paper, free paper towels, and I just felt like there was more to offer last year, but you know, it's kind of life, I guess. It's kind of how it goes. So that's my thoughts on CVS. I feel like it's kind of dead over there. Rite Aid to me doesn't seem too hot either, and I feel like they made more of a drastic change than CVS, because there's like there's only a couple free things at Rite Aid. Yeah, not too. I'll go, and there'll be a haul. I think for CVS it also depends on the CRTs we get, and that can always make a difference. So that's the kind of cool thing about CVS. And the thing that caught my eye a little bit about Rite Aid was this, spend 40. Looks like we lost our Skype call. Okay, we've been having this issue all night. So let me call Belle back. Sorry, y'all. Tech issues. You can forgive us. Okay. Are we back? I hope.
Hey.
Okay, good. I did that weird thing where it lost connection again. So weird.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're fine. I don't know. It could even be my computer. I don't have the best internet. So yeah, but you kind of get the gist about the whole drugstore thing. I'm a little annoyed with it, but I think in the end it'll be all right. Did we lose her? We lose her again?
Nick, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Oh, I need to hit the video.
There we go. Okay, we're back. But yeah, you kind of get the gist about Black Friday at the drugstores.
I have that.
It keeps getting worse, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't know what Belle thinks. I think there's potential for good stuff. It just kind of depends on when we get there. So, there are other ads. Kmart, if anybody still has one of those, came out tonight. Sears came out tonight, which I can't even think where Sears is anymore. That's not going out of business. But those came out. Kohl's came out. I expect Walmart any day now. I probably tomorrow would be my guess. I think it's going to come soon. And that's just kind of the thing. So, I'm going to turn it over to Belle because I think she has more experience about what the big stores did in the past. I did a little bit, but not too crazy Black Friday in the big stores. So we'll kind of turn it over to her and see what she thinks about that, like how it's changed.
Okay, so am I echoing still?
Oh, is your computer not... Can you get a pair of headphones and put them in? That's probably why there's echo. That's what I had to do.
Okay, let me see it. Okay, let me see if I can find some.
I should have told you that. I forgot. Does it echo when I talk? Like, if you can let us know in the comments. Does it echo when I talk or just her? It echoes when I talk too. Okay, that's probably the issue. They're saying you're good now, so maybe, but she hasn't talked yet, so I don't know if you. So let me know in the comments right now, what are your thoughts about Black Friday? It's weird. I don't know what's going on. What are you thinking? You've seen the drugstore ads. Do you think it's good? Not so much. No echo when I'm speaking. I'm excited. I think I'll always be excited for Black Friday just because it's Black Friday, but I don't know. I think there are definitely deals to be had. David, I have a Target about 40 minutes away. Not in Zanesville, but in the next town there is Target. And I actually think I might go to Target this week. So, yeah, Target's really cool.
Okay, I think I Sorry.
Is there still an echo? Maybe not. Maybe it was just the tech issues. I have no idea. We should be good now.
I don't have a mic though.
Are you still noticing echoing when she talks? Maybe she's not anymore. A bunch of people said you're not echoing, so maybe it was just when the disconnected. That's how I feel, Ashley. I've gone to the drugstores every single year since I was like couponing. So it's kind of, yeah. You're good now, they said, so that's good. Yeah, it's tradition, and so I don't really want to stop, but I don't know if I was just a newbie, would I start running to the drugstores for free Tylenol, so whatever. But yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, it was Belle talking about how Black Friday's changed in the big like department store kind of thing.
Okay, so like I've been Black Friday shopping since I was a kid. So we would go, and 6 o'clock was like pretty much the time it started. And the incentive was like the first 100 customers would get like a free gift. So I remember Kmart gave away these like tins of like Danish cookies, and then also Target gave away like these stuffed animals, and each year that it was, they had it etched inside of like the little paw foot. And JCPenney's gave snow globes away, and it definitely brought people in, but electronics wasn't the major incentive for like shopping. So they were just trying to get people in. I remember Mervyn's did stockings as well, so that was really fun as a kid because you're like, yay, get something for free. So I don't see that now in the ads or anywhere. So that's how I think it's changed.
They don't anymore. Funny, I just thought about this while we were talking. A really funny memory. One year, I don't know, I probably was 10 or 11. This dates myself, like back when Sears was still here, so it had to be 10 or 11. My aunt decided she was going to come, and we were going to go, like, well, it was my aunt, my cousins, and my mom. We decided we were going to go out all night long shopping at, like, the mall and stuff. This is back before they did the whole Sunday or Thursday thing, which I wish they'd quit opening on Thanksgiving, but that's besides the point. This was back then, and my cousin and I wanted these MP3 players. This was before, I don't know if iPods existed or we just didn't, I don't know. But Sears have these MP3 players for $20, and we waited at the gate for Sears to open for 2 hours. We sat in the mall on the tile floor for 2 hours waiting for some MP3 players, and we got them. But these people were, and we ran through the store to get these things. And these, but someone heard that we were wanting the MP3 players, and they were like, "Oh, the electronics is to the right." Well, the right of our Sears was closed. So this person like lied to us so we wouldn't get it, but thankfully we were smarter than them and we went to the left. Or I think my cousin went to the left, I went to the right to try to get them. But yeah, crazy Black Friday experience. It was a lot of fun, and I really wish that they would all go back to the Friday thing. I don't like the Thanksgiving thing that well. But yeah. That would be so nice. Half off at Dollar Tree.
We always did like lunch on Thanksgiving, so we would look at the ads and then go to Macy's only because they had really good deals on their boots. And we'd do the Brown Thursday, but that was just for some Michael Kors boots.
Yeah, it definitely, I've done Thursday too. It's kind of like if you want something bad enough, you kind of have to, or you have to buy it online, which is a whole new kind of thing. I've done Black Friday online. I did last year, and it worked out okay. I don't know what I'm going to do this year, honestly, because there are some things I want to get for gifts and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do it online or if I'm going to try to brave the store. I haven't decided. It's nothing like shopping in the store, though.
I definitely think that it's like a tradition thing for a lot of people that were like the original OGs of going Black Friday shopping. So it's sort of like going out with your family and hanging out, and we would always get breakfast afterwards. So it was like a fun thing to, like an event to do.
Yes, I love it. I really do. I need to go out.
But I've also worked it.
Oh, really?
I think Ashley said that she hated working on Thanksgiving. Or I agree. I worked at Victoria's Secrets in college, so I had to work Black Friday, and it's really scary. Like, just dealing with all the people coming in just to get, like, a bag. But they had to spend, like, $50 to get the bag, so it wasn't really, like, a very good promotion in my eyes.
And that's the thing, that's a good point. A lot of this Black Friday stuff isn't a good deal. It isn't. A lot of it is deception, honestly. They're saying it's on sale, but really it isn't. I remember one time that same year we went Black Friday shopping was at Aeropostale, which I don't even know if that exists anymore, but they actually marked up stuff. Like there were things that like you could get it cheaper on any other day, but on Black Friday they were saying, oh, it's half off, but then the price was like crazy, half off of that. So you got to be careful what's a good deal and what isn't, for sure, because a lot of stuff isn't a good price. You can get it cheaper later. I know, for instance, the Bath & Body Works candles that everyone for some reason seems to go crazy over. I've gotten them as gifts before for people. And Black Friday, the whole store is buy 3 get 3 free. So that they're $24.50, I think, and so half off of that's like $12.25. And so, but if you wait for $8.50 Candle Day at Bath & Body Works in December, so that's $8.50 for the candles versus $12.25. So sometimes it's worth it to know what's a deal and know what really isn't a deal. So you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's how the companies get you. And I think another thing to kind of go off how it's changed. I don't know how it is in y'all's towns, but retail as a whole is going down in the store. All these people want to go online, so that kind of affects what you're able to do on Black Friday. Like I know here a couple years ago versus now, there was a lot more. There was Kmart, Outer Bierman, a lot of little Aeropostale, FYE, a lot of places in the mall, and now they're gone. They just they're gone because of retail shifting, and so that kind of makes it for less for they can like less for us to do on Black Friday, and I think that's definitely been a change. I know people do the online and like Amazon and such, but that's my thoughts. I feel like online is kind of killing Black Friday a little bit, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I definitely feel like it's definitely a safer route if there's going to be violence or people fighting over stuff. But it's definitely great to have those deals available if you are on bed rest. Like I was on bed rest during my twin pregnancy, so you still can, in a sense, get the great deals or what's good for you.
Yes.
Without having to leave your house.
And that's what I did last year, actually, and I got everything I wanted. Like literally everything I wanted, I got online, and so you definitely can do that. Let us know in the comments. Are you team in-store Black Friday or are you online Black Friday? I'm curious what the little mix-up is. I don't know where I'm at right now. I like in-store. I liked our mall last year. I'm hoping to do it this year. The local mall decided they were not going to open on. They didn't, like, none of the places except for JCPenney opened until Friday. They decided they weren't going to open the mall up. And I just wish they'd do that this year too, because it's just so, I'd rather get up in the middle of the night than spend my whole Thanksgiving out at the store. But yeah, Walmart is scary. I was at Walmart with my cousin getting a TV, and that was like, we could hardly move in that place. It was so bad. It was like
13.
Yeah, Walmart is, people love Walmart.
At your Walmart, do they create like certain lines and with like certain balloons to kind of keep the traffic? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay. And it's where they move stuff around. Like they move things. Like the TV was over in the like milk section, and the Blu-ray player was in the hardware section. I'm like, what on earth? That's so weird.
Yeah, you definitely get your steps in though.
Yeah, you do. Seriously. And I agree, junior coupon or both. That's kind of what I did last year. I did a mix-up. I went shopping on Friday and got what was left in the store. But I did the big stuff online that I really, really, really wanted. Like, what did I get last year that was a big ticket item? It was something. I don't really remember. There was some big ticket thing I ordered that I wanted. That was a Christmas gift for my mom, actually. It was one of those Pioneer Woman gadget sets or something. It was a really good price. It was $20. And I tried getting it in store the year before and could not ever get it. So I knew if I wasn't going to order online within that like 10-minute window, wasn't going to get it. And here's another disadvantage though, kind of about online. There is more room for you not to get it due to technical difficulties. I remember last year I just got my order placed in at Walmart, but a bunch of people after me, it crashed and they couldn't order their stuff. And so they were out, like they couldn't get it, their stuff because the site crashed and Walmart sold out online. So that's another advantage with the in-store thing too. So I just feel like there's pros and cons to each route you take, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think that's a good reply to like both.
Oh no. Amy said that she didn't get notified that there's a live stream. So it probably explains why there's a very, very small turnout for this tonight. It must not have notified people that this was like, usually it'll bring up a notification on your phone that says, Ohio Valley Couponers Live, but I guess it didn't do that. So that explains why there's no one, like there's a smaller turnout. Sometimes I feel like 8 o'clock's too late, but then I think about all the other time zones and sometimes I feel like it's probably the best time to do it. I don't know. But yeah, Black Friday's scary, but usually I don't have too many issues. But I've not gotten too crazy with it. Like my cousin got that TV though, but she wasn't able to leave with it that day. It was really, we went in and bought it, but then she didn't get it for a couple days. It was really weird. I don't understand what that was all about.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. But the line was wrapped all the way around Walmart. It was like, whoa. So I'm looking forward to it though, because I still feel like there definitely are deals to be had. I really think there will be.
Maybe something will pop up and surprise us.
I'm ready to see Walmart. I'm really ready to see Walmart. That's for sure. The stores do that where they sell out, and that's the unfortunate part of Black Friday. They'll do that. They'll sell out really quickly. This is a joke. I'm looking at Kmart's Black Friday, and they're advertising like Reese's Cups and Hershey Kisses 2 for $5 as their doorbuster price. Like, that's crazy. Why would that be a doorbuster? 2 for $5 for a little pack of candy. That's why they're like closed everywhere. But yeah, I'm excited for Black Friday, and I know Belle actually found some alternatives if you're not too interested in Black Friday. Obviously Cyber Monday, but she found one that I didn't even know about, so I'll let her go ahead and explain what that is.
Yeah, so I learned about Green Monday today. I guess it's the second Monday of December, and it started in 2007 when eBay was able to make a big profit, and that's where the word Green Monday came from. So the ads for Green Monday are already out. There's Macy's, there's Target, there's a lot of bigger box stores. I didn't see any pharmacy stores on there, but it's definitely a good alternative because I know for when I worked retail, you can, as it gets closer to Christmas, the deals sometimes get better. And I know that if in our situation, we're currently on our debt-free journey, we have a limit, but this year we're not really going to be getting a lot of Christmas gifts. But you can always wait till after Christmas if you're like us. We are really in need of a bunch of stuff, but Green Monday and Cyber Monday are great alternatives to picking up some great items for a really good price.
And for sure, clearance after Christmas is an awesome time to get stuff. Like you just said, it really is. Sometimes it's worth it to wait till it's half off. Like, seriously, really, if you can hold off for a day or something, I'd go for it. That's where I got like a lot of stuff, shopping clearance for Christmas. It really, that's what's happened. And speaking of Christmas on the cheap, Alexis and I will be doing our Christmas live stream that had to be rescheduled. We'll be doing that November 18th. So we'll do that, and then hopefully I can get on here with you guys again maybe the week of Black Friday and just talk about my plans. If we don't do a live, I'll just do a pre-recorded thing. But yes. So do you have anything else about Black Friday you want to talk about, Belle? I'm not really sure if I do, but if you have more.
Well, I just had a couple of like the most violent states that I found out. I thought this was interesting to Black Friday shop, and that was Tennessee, Arkansas, Alabama, Louisiana, and Nevada.
Really?
And the safest states, I thought that was so interesting because it's the South. And it's a lot of the South, and Southern hospitality is so big, so I was very surprised by that. And there were a lot of like links to the actual episode with police and stuff. So, and then the safest states were the Midwest, Pacific Northwest, and New England.
Wow.
So.
That's crazy. Yeah. I would not have expected like Tennessee and those places to be the most violent. But wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
So interesting.
That's awesome. Well, I guess it's not awesome, but
yeah, Black Friday. Black Friday history, like random things that I did not know.
I wonder when the first Black Friday was. I'm going to look that up.
Well, I found out that the people would call in sick in 1950s, the day after Thanksgiving, and that's why like the Black Friday kind of thing was going on. And then the first word was coined by Earl A. He was a dealer of rare stamps. So I thought that was super interesting as well, and that was in 1966.
Very cool. Yeah, I know my grandma worked retail in this, I feel like it was the 70s or something, and she said that it was Black Friday then, and people were like crazy Black Friday then too, like trying to beat the door down. She always said she was trying to get in the door to open the store, and people wouldn't even let her in because they thought she was trying to cut in line. It's like, how are you going to get your deals if you don't let the employee like unlock the door? But yeah, so it's really been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
I get your point, that Miss Tama, that it definitely can be a scam. You have to just, yeah, I totally get that. I get your points. You have to be careful what you do. You do. You have to be very careful. I don't usually buy a ton on Black Friday. The deals I go after are probably not the ones that most people go after. I go after the hidden things, kind of like the, like at Kohl's, they're going to have the crock pots and stuff for like $2 after the Kohl's cash and mail-in rebate. And the CVS and Rite Aid thing. That's the kind of Black Friday stuff I really love to do. And the rebates and all that cool stuff. That's the kind of thing I go after. I'm not out there trying to get a TV this year. Although I do need a new DVD player because mine is like horrible right now. So I got to find a deal. And just a little point, I have a DVD player from Rite Aid right now. And it's like the worst thing ever. I can't wait to get rid of it. It doesn't work. It's constantly like flickering. And it's with multiple DVDs. So it's just like really annoying. Just drives me crazy.
How long have you had that?
How long have I had it? I think a year or two, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's frustrating. And I'm a person, this is awful. I know I'm not very, I guess, in with the times, but I still prefer DVDs to streaming because with streaming, like, just had this experience the other day. I was like binging a show and the streaming service decided like, nope, we're taking it down. And so I like can't watch it anymore because it's gone unless I want to get on Amazon Prime and pay $60 for it. So that's why I still like DVDs because no one's coming and taking your DVD out of your house. But yeah, a little rant there. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm in the market for a DVD player. Yep. So Black Friday, yeah. I'm excited. Is there anything that you're really wanting to score this year, Belle, or do you kind of just look at the ads and decide, oh, I might use this? Like,
it's usually like, honestly, since we are on our debt-free journey, if it's an item that's like my husband needs socks right now, if there's a good deal on socks, or like just like general like clothing, shelter, like those are our needs right now. So I know a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, Walmart had some sports bras, so that's what I got, and it wasn't like something that everyone was wanting, but I was able to get things that I needed. So
that's what it's about.
Not really in like I might go for tradition, but not for big items.
That's another important thing that I'm glad we brought that up. You can get so caught up in Black Friday, just like, oh, this says it's a doorbuster, so I'm going to buy it. Like, and then you come home and you're looking at your stuff and you're like, I'm never going to use this. So you have to be really, really, really intentional. Just as it's a deal doesn't mean you have to do it. Yeah. It's the same kind of thing with couponing. We can go along with that. There's some moneymaker Almay at CVS right now.
Yep.
I don't have makeup, so I'm not going to wear makeup, so I'm not going to buy the moneymaker Almay right now. That's why you got to be intentional about what you buy, because there's hidden costs to everything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, really good points. I'm glad we brought that up. So, looking at my list, we've talked about Black Friday's past, history, and alternatives. I'm trying to think if there's anything else Black Friday. Do any of you guys have any questions about Black Friday before we move on to our next little topic? We got 2 topics tonight. If anybody has anything else, feel free to ask. We haven't seen Walgreens yet, but I'm really not optimistic about them at all. They're not going to do anything. I know Walgreens. They haven't done anything for like the last 3 years, so I don't really have hope for them. Why could you not resell it or gift it? I don't really know a whole lot of people who use certain, like, a lot of makeup. You definitely could do that, though. And my thing is tax. I have to pay tax. Some states, I don't know. Well, it's not necessarily free, though. I have to pay taxes on it, if that makes sense. And tax at CVS can add up so quick. Especially here at 7.25.
It can.
Yeah. Ashley, I did see a deal on Nintendo Switch at Kohl's. Let me try to find it so I can tell you. It's actually a pretty good price, I think. I think. I'm not too sure about Nintendo Switch, but there is a deal. Oh my gosh, those DNA kits is so stupid.
Your Kohl's video.
Yeah, here it is, Nintendo Switch. I don't know if this is necessarily good, but it is a bundle thing. It's a Nintendo Switch console with carrying case and controller charging deck. Kohl's has it for $319.99, but then you get back $90 in Kohl's cash. So that kind of makes it like $229.99. If you're interested in something different, yeah, wait for Walmart, because there's a chance Walmart may do a deal on a Nintendo Switch. Walmart's pretty good about video game deals. Yeah, if I didn't have sales tax, I would get the makeup. If I didn't have sales tax, I'd get the makeup to donate it. Well, here it's 7.25, so if you get 2 Almays at CVS that are like $15 a piece, and you got to pay tax on that, here that'd be tax of over $2. So that's why a $20 ECB, that would be, I had $10 ECBs today, and that was annoying. And also, Ashley, you might think, I don't know if you still have GameStop, you might consider GameStop. When that comes out. I know they do a lot of like trading kind of things for credit, like store credit, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely look at those places. And I'll keep doing videos as the ads come out. I'm probably not going to be doing like Kmart ad, because I don't think anybody really has that anymore, but a lot of the bigger stores I will do for sure. And the makeup doesn't sell that great. When I have yard sales, I really don't have too many people buy makeup. Nick, what's on your Christmas list? Great idea, or great question. So I am on my Christmas list. I actually have my Christmas list right on my desk. So how interesting. Okay, so I want a cell phone mount to mount on the windshield of my car. Because
your car?
Yeah, because when I do vlogs and stuff, I could film the road, and I might have to get that earlier because of Vlogmas, because I really kind of want that.
That's true.
Okay, I had on there a new coupon binder, but I just bought that yesterday, so that's over. I love my new binder, by the way. I have been wanting one of the Velcro ones for the longest time, and they didn't make them in big enough sizes. But I went to Ollie's yesterday. I don't know if any of you know what Ollie's is. It's like a bargain store kind of thing. And they had a ton of them for $10 for a 3-inch case-it Velcro binder. And it's working perfectly. I have it right here. I can get it. Hold up.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Binder. This is the binder. And see, it Velcros. Like that. So love that. So I got that. And then I got on the list... if I can get my other headphone back in. A new bullet journal for 2020, because I bullet journal now, so it's kind of my thing. And I also want, it's a kind of expensive, it's a leather journal cover. It's like a bullet journal cover. And the reason I want that is because it has a pen loop in it, and I've wanted a pen loop. It's so frustrating. I lose pens all the time. And like my bullet journal now, see, it doesn't have a pen loop on it. So I kind of just like have to constantly be putting pens like in my pocket or something. It's really frustrating. So I want that, and then I actually want a new bullet journal and the actual bullet journal book by Ryder Carroll. I want that, and I put on there some like clothing items. So that's my Christmas list. You need a binder tour. I'll try to do an official video, but I can kind of show you a tiny little bit. So here's the binder. It's not going to go too well here. I need to do a video, but I have CVS stuff, and oh, I probably shouldn't have just flashed my extra back on there. But I have like CVS coupons, and I have it broken down into 35 different categories. I'm not even joking. And it's really, really good right now. I'm really pleased with it. So that's the binder. As for other Christmas items, I've got to really sit down and think through it. But those are the things I really, really want. So the bullet journal cover, and the car mount thing. So that's what I want. And they asked you what's on your Christmas list, Belle. I don't know if you have a list.
I don't really have a Christmas list because I feel like I have everything I need. But to answer Mom's question about what our budget is for our kids. Honestly, grandparents are the best because they get them everything they need. And I'm in a blended family, so they have 4 sets of grandparents on my side, and then Michael's grandparents and great grandma. So Michael and I really want to get Declan a motorized car, and we're thinking of maybe pushing it towards later in next year, just start kind of sinking fund for it. So maybe there's going to be a good deal for that after the holidays. So we will see. He is tall for his age, so we want him to be able to enjoy it too for a certain amount of time before his brothers do. So that's our plan for Christmas.
Awesome. I just thought of it. Another store that's not going to be around for Black Friday anymore is Toys R Us. Is this the first year they're gone? I feel like it's the first year. But it's like the retail thing's just like getting like less options. And when I feel like there's less options, the stores aren't going to be as competitive with pricing. So that's always another big
That's
deal.
true.
Yvette said, why don't you do CVS? Are you talking to me or are you talking to Belle? Yeah, seriously. I
think she's talking to you.
35 categories. Like, it's a little much. But I could have had probably 10 more categories. I just didn't buy enough dividers for my binder. Like, it's insane. Oh no, are we freezing again?
Basically, we're just and my twins are going to turn 1. Was I interrupting you? I'm sorry.
No, it started freezing again. That's the problem.
It's like breaking up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my twins, they're going to be 1 on New Year's. So they're 9 months right now.
Okay.
So lots of diapers and formula.
I couldn't even imagine. Yvette, I did a CVS video today, actually. If you're interested, I just posted it a couple hours ago. Yeah, definitely a set amount they spend. That's what I'm trying to do with my Christmas shopping, like budget. I'm going to spend this much on this person, but it's hard. Sometimes you get carried away with it. And you don't even realize what you've done. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for stopping by, Mama Maid.
Good babies.
And Michelle.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. We did want to talk about what couponing has done for our family. So I'm going to go ahead and let Belle talk about how couponing has impacted her family and what couponing's done for her family.
Okay, so couponing's done a lot. Like, I got into it. I'm not sure if you know this, Nick, but I got into this when I had a 3-month-old son and I just started becoming a stay-at-home mom. So I was dealing with postpartum depression, and it just was like an outlet for me to get some therapy, retail therapy, and also just get that interaction with people, and also getting items for our family that we were actually going to use, not just shopping at Target and buying a bunch of stuff. Probably had seen before, but didn't buy just because of the price point. And I remember the last bottle of Tide that I purchased. It was $11.99, and it was one of the that we got for $11.99 if I bought is not given away. So just knowing that, it like hurts me that how much we would spend on like household items.
Yeah.
And it's also, it helped us so much because I had such a nice stockpile when I got on bed rest. I was 19 weeks in, and I was unable to coupon or do anything during the rest of my pregnancy, and then even afterwards it was kind of a lot of being home with the babies and not being able to go out shopping and stuff, but definitely provided just some security with us having like one less expense with having to see a specialist because I had the pregnancy so close to my first son. So it was just a lot of like us finding detergent or just any of those like basic needs that you need for your family to like function on a day to day. So it's definitely been good for that. And then also I have because lacking items that I coupon for, and I got my aunt really into it. My sister and my mom have really. Am I still freezing?
It's freezing kind of on and off. It's good right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I definitely like inspired my family to coupon and like how to save money on regular items as well as like groceries, because I feel like at the beginning I had no clue about like stock up prices and just saving for just food, because sometimes you just you're good on your stock for laundry detergent and everything else that's a household supply, but you need to feed your family. So I really have enjoyed learning that and sharing that with people that I'm friends with, or just family in general, just because I feel like once you know, like light bulb goes off in your head and you realize that you don't have to pay more for something that you can buy when it's at its lowest price.
Absolutely.
Whether you coupon or you don't. So, because I know some people that are like, I don't want to coupon and do all the work, but knowing what a good price is for chicken or tri-tip or whatever, like it's really helpful.
Yes. Really interesting. Totally relatable. Miss Thomas said, I remember buying Tide at Costco for $27 to $30. Now I think how stupid it was. I think all of us, we thought we were so smart going to Sam's Club and Costco here at Sam's Club, and just like buying stuff in bulk. Like, oh, we're so smart going to Sam's Club. Really, my family still has the membership. Not really sure why, but there's a couple things we still get there. But really, we don't buy hardly anything at the wholesale club anymore. It's just like it's not worth it. Like, you can get better with couponing and rebates and all that kind of stuff. So it's totally true. Oh yeah, we all thought we were saving by going to the Sam's. We were like, oh, we're saving so much money. When you look at it, like, we really weren't saving that much. But I mean, I guess it's better than just going to Walmart and buying it, I guess. But it's definitely not safe. I know people who drive a long distance to come to Sam's Club and stuff. I guess I think it's so good, and I don't really. No, just start couponing, y'all. Or even just doing like rebates or digital coupons, or to some extent, like, you don't have to do what we do to an extreme level, but you can do something to some level and still save a good amount of money. Yeah, it's like you said, a light bulb when it goes off in your head, and then it's just like you can't stop. Like, I don't think I could ever turn back right now and start paying full price for stuff again.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly agree.
My story, basically, you all probably have heard it, but I saw I saw an interview with somebody from Extreme Couponing, and I don't know, I just was like, I'm going to try this, and here we are, 5 years later, on YouTube, talking about couponing. Never really thought it would go here, but this is where we are, and I'm really thankful for it. So. But it's helped so much. We don't have to pay for hardly anything anymore. I've been tracking our savings all year. We've got let's look at the breakdown real quick. I feel like we've got $9,000, over $9,000 worth of stuff for $168.44. That doesn't include groceries, but I'm sure we saved a lot on that too, just not as much. But on like the personal care stuff, and that's really what's helped. More so saving on the personal care stuff, and we do save on groceries, but I feel like the savings in the personal care stuff for next to nothing has kind of allowed us to save on groceries too. So that's kind of how I feel like it's helped my family. So now what we're kind of going to do, was that the only topics we had, Belle?
It's crazy. Yes, and do you think, I have a random question for you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. If you were to Price is Right, I know it's in California, you would win any of their games when it's like guess price.
It froze towards the end. I heard Price is Right. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said, would you be able to like guess? Do you think you'd win, like go all the way and win because you are a couponer and you have that advantage?
I think it would help. I do think it would help. I don't know about everything. Now, if it was groceries, like I think we totally could. If it was like we're gonna go to Walmart and get all this grocery stuff, I think I'd win all the way. I really do. I think it would help. I don't know if I'd win, but I think I'd make it pretty far. I used to love that show, actually. Yeah, it's freezing really bad. This is really frustrating. Are we back? Yeah, I think it's back. No.
Amy asked, yes, I do use rebate apps. Are we?
Okay. Belle, I'm going to try to hang it up and dial you back because maybe last time we did that, it like stopped freezing for a little bit. So let me go ahead and do that, and hopefully that fixes our problem. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let's call her back. You can't... Oh. It's not showing your face. Do you have to turn the camera on?
It's not sure. A little bit.
There we go. Okay. You're back. Hopefully this fixes it.
Okay.
Wait a second. No, it took your face back.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, it's back, I think. I hope. All right. You're good. It's back. All right. What are the best rebate apps? I am Team Ibotta all the way still. I feel like Shopkick's good though. What do you think, Belle, about your favorite apps?
You know what? I think just like Aspen, Fetch, and Shopkick as well. Like I think that I didn't really understand Shopkick, but when you did that tutorial on, and then also just watching how you use the rebates with Shopkick, it totally made sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a really good app to use.
I don't know how I ever survived without Shopkick. I didn't use it for like years. I just was so intimidated by it. And now I love it. Yeah, it's perfect. We're just going to take the floor for the next probably 20 minutes or so for you guys' questions to either me or Belle. Just emphasize who you're asking it to, and we'll try our best to answer your questions.
I'm hoping they can hear me and see me.
I can, yeah, it's not freezing now.
Okay.
Just gets a couple of those times. I don't know what does it. It's weird. Take any of your questions. If there are any, or anything you just want us to talk about.
This was really fun. I'm glad we did this.
Yes. Definitely have to do it again if you're interested.
Yeah. Hopefully the Wi-Fi won't be all crazy.
Yeah, it's tech issues. I've had the same things. It's a learning curve with this. I still don't hardly know anything about it. I know how to turn my camera on, that's about it.
I know that I need headphones for next time.
What do you think of Drop? I've never heard of Drop.
You know what? I've used Drop. I have it on my phone. It's the cash rebate app, right?
Is it for groceries or for like...
No, it's for no, my app's being slow, but I like Drop because they have this snake game that you can do to earn points. And they have really good incentives. It's similar to Swag Bucks, I feel.
Oh. I'll have to look at that.
But after, like, you link it with your card, so you get points from that, because sometimes my husband will get coffee, and I don't drink coffee, but I'll see that I got points. So it's like just making points for things that you buy that's connected with your card.
Very cool. I've heard of Dosh. Is that kind of the same thing?
Yes, Dosh is actually, I think that one's a, isn't that more like a cash, like an Ebates, like a Rakuten?
I think so. I know they've done like Sam's Club and stuff. I really need to look into Dosh. I know you link your card and something like that. Are we back to freezing? Okay, we're good. Okay. What is your goal for?
Some people are weary of like using credit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's freezing again. Are we caught up? Okay. What is your goal for savings for the year, Nick? Do you have a goal? Do I have a goal? I've thought about it, and I want to get better about saving on groceries, and I kind of want to share that with you all somehow. I'm going to try. I'm really going to try to share more about grocery savings, because I just don't feel like I'm sharing enough. And I'm always confused, like I'm counting things in and out of my couponing budget, and I just like kind of wish I would, I'm going to try to do better about that in 2020. And I want to save as much as possible. Now, we do buy for a family of 5. My grandparents live with us, so keep that in mind. There's 5 people in the house and everything, so it's not going to be like crazy cheap or anything like that. But I want to get more transparent about saving on groceries. There's a lot of questions just came in. Have you used Flip? Have both of us used Flip? I've used Flip, and I still do use Flip. It used to be actually rebates, but now it's just like using the grocery ads. I don't know if Belle uses Flip or not.
I haven't used Flip.
Okay, yeah, I like it. It's a cool place to keep the ads. Yeah.
I like using it for like ads.
Nick, are you going to be starting doing CVS hauls? I know you did one today, but are more coming? For now, yes. I cannot promise forever. But for now, at least up until Thanksgiving, yes, there will be CVS every week, as long as it's a good week. Next week doesn't look as good. I feel like it's going to be a lot smaller, but I'll still share. This week was like, I don't even understand. It was amazing. Okay, you guys going to college? Do you have savings for that, or do loans? What advice can you give to young people? I can't really give too good of advice. I did CCP, College Credit Plus, which was awesome. That gave me, I was able to do high school classes, college classes and earn high school credit. But the cool thing about that was high school, since it was in high school, the state of Ohio paid for up to, how many credits? Up to, it was a certain threshold of credits I could do in a year that they covered. And then my local community college, which is awesome, covered an additional class. So I was literally able to get my whole entire associate's degree for 100% free. Didn't pay anything for my associate's degree, except for a couple books. So that was a good savings. Now, where I'm at in college, I do some transfer stuff. So it basically means I can take classes at community college and transfer that to the main university. So that's a huge savings of like 75% on the credit hour. But did I take out student loans? I have definitely taken out my share of student loans. It's probably not smart to do that. I know, especially like Dave Ramsey doesn't agree with it, but in my choice, or my case, that was kind of my option. That's what I had to do. But I saved where I could, and I definitely would think I was smart. I didn't go run off to four-year university, live on campus, rack up so much debt. So I feel like I was kind of good about it, but not 100%. I don't know if you have any advice about that or not, Belle, about how young people can save for college.
Honestly, I worked all through college, and I carried a full load. I definitely went the get your associate's degree at the junior college first, and I did actually 2 years there before I transferred to a private Christian college. And I took out a $5,000 loan, and I didn't have much help from my parents. They gave me $1,000 each year, but private school is really expensive. I had saved, well, actually, my mommy had saved for me a percentage of my check every time I was getting paid because I didn't know how to manage my money. And I'm thankful she did, because when I went into the university, I was able to pretty much use all the money that I had worked for to pay for it. And
Awesome.
I graduated without any debt, but I got married, and then we had life and vehicles, and that's how our debt is mostly from. It's from vehicles. So poor choices with cars.
Oh. Yeah, I totally get that. And the good thing about my student loans is it definitely wasn't as much. Like, it really is not that much. So I'm thankful for that. And a goal of mine, I originally was thinking I'm just going to kickstart into my master's degree right away. And I don't think I'm going to do that now. I'm going to try to get a job and pay off my loans from my bachelor's degree before going for the master's, or get a pretty large portion of the bachelor's paid off. I don't feel like it's going to take me that long, so that's a good thing. But yeah, definitely, if you can do it without loans, go for it. I wish I could have done that, but I didn't really have a choice.
Think about going back to school, so that is something. Yeah, definitely apply for the scholarships.
The problem is with public university, or not public, private, like you said, in this area, really the only options for a bachelor's pretty much was a private college. And that's what really hurt me in the end, because the private colleges are like 4 times the price. And that's what hurt me so much, is that was the problem. And I didn't... But I'm thankful I've done the transferring thing, because I've literally been able to take more of my classes at community college for the last, for my bachelor's. I was able to take probably, I'd say 70% of my classes at community college to transfer. So that saved a ton, because it was like 1/4 of the price at community college, or 1/3 of the price. So look for savings any way you can. It's definitely, college is hard. College really, and they make it too expensive. But as long as you can be responsible with it and think of it, if you're investing in your future. And so, yeah, that's a really good point, Ashley. Some jobs will help you with tuition. I've definitely thought about that. Like, for a lot of employers will pay for continuing education. And I saw on the news, Chipotle is going to be covering like 100% of tuition if they go into a certain degree that will go back into the company. Like business or something, they're going to pay for the degree, which I thought was really, really interesting. It seems stupid to get a loan, but it really, I've done it too. So I don't think it's too, sometimes you don't have another option. I really don't think, sometimes you don't have another option.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just got to be, now you're out and it's about time to pay it. I think the best thing you can do is just be diligent about it and get it paid off as quick as you can. And I've actually paid towards the loan. I know a lot of people let the interest defer while they're in school. I've actually put monthly on that interest. So that's actually been really good savings. So it's not all sitting and deferring. So I've done that while I've been in college.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. My parents recommended it. I was at the time, I was like, why would I do that? But now I'm kind of thankful that I did. So, yeah. WGU. I'm not sure what WGU is. But the thing is, college does seem scary to pay for, but you also got to think a lot of times if you don't go to college, you might not make the money you want to make. Like, if that makes sense. Definitely no shame. People can do great things without going to college, but sometimes if you don't go to college, you're not going to get where you want to get. So that'd be my advice. I know Amy said, I'm trying to get my son to consider college, but you're scared at the same time. I would definitely encourage to him, if you have community college, I don't have any regrets going to community college at all. Some people want the big university lifestyle, but I just think it's so much smarter to go to community college. They'll work with you any way they can. And I just think community college is the way to go for the first 2 years. There are some really great ones out there.
I definitely agree with that.
And if he wants the college experience, the university thing, then you need to get him to the public university that's not private. Because private schools, I'm in one right now, and I can testify how expensive it truly is. If I wasn't able to do the transferring thing, I probably wouldn't have went to that school because it's just too expensive. So I think the best move would be to get into community college, because you pretty much do anything you want to do there that you could do anywhere else for the most part. So yeah, this turned into a college recruitment thing. Like, this is.
I know. Good work, Nick.
I agree with college. I do. I don't.
Can help you stay for college.
Yes, for sure. Yes. I just don't think. Exactly. It took 15 years to make money as a district manager without school. School is. I look at it as an investment. You investing in your future. But I do think you need to be smart about it and intentional about it. If you want to go to school and you're not really sure what you want to do, that's kind of hard, because then you're going to keep switching majors over and over again, and then that's going to cost more money. So kind of make sure they're deciding on what they want to do.
General studies is definitely like a good thing to have. Mm-hmm. Just so you can figure out what you want to do.
Yes. Always knock out your prerequisites first. That way, if you're not, like, all colleges are gonna make you take composition. They're all gonna make you do that. Doesn't matter what school, what degree. So if your kid's undecided, knock that out first in the prereqs. What about being a vet tech? I know in Ohio, there's a school, there's a few schools that have vet tech for associates at community college. You just got to kind of research in your area. I don't know how close you are to a bigger city. I know Columbus has vet tech for that kind of stuff at community college. Just got to kind of research. And if your community college is good, they should be coming to your kid's high school. They really should. Because I know that the community college here is constantly recruiting high schools. So they should really be hearing stuff about that, especially if they're seniors. And get him applying scholarships, for sure. And a financial aid, that's huge, depending on, didn't really help me out a ton, but I know some people can get really, really good help through financial aid, depending on their situation they're in, like, income based from parents and that kind of stuff. I feel like I did get Kaylee, not really. I feel like I still did get a good college experience. I have gotten to meet a lot of people. I was in a program for 2 years, and I have worked really close with people, done projects with people. I feel like I've got a very good college experience. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. I don't think I would have been happy living on campus and all that, but I don't know. But I don't really have too many regrets. Some areas for vet tech, it's not expensive. Exactly. Yeah, seriously, it really isn't. You just have to look at your college. Yes, that's a super good point, Ashley. Helping out at animal organizations can definitely get your name out there as someone. This would be a good candidate for our program. So definitely didn't think about that. That's a good suggestion. Yes, I definitely agree. Get college in your reach. Don't. I know the money thing can hang some people up, but just gotta think of it like your coupon, and you gotta look for deals. Gotta look for the cheapest college. Gotta look for the scholarships. Buy used books. Do not go to the bookstore and buy your books. That's crazy. They are ridiculously too expensive at the bookstore. You can get them so much cheaper online, used. It's crazy.
Rent them.
Yes, rent for sure. That's even smarter than used. I didn't even think about that. But renting books is crazy. And my college has really switched to ebooks for a lot of things, which is kind of, I have a love-hate relationship with it. But it saved me so much money not having to buy physical books this year. It came included in our tuition to get the ebooks. So a lot of community colleges are making that switch, and it's just a lot more possible to save for college. I could do a whole live stream about college. I never even thought people would care. But yeah, I feel like even though I had to get a loan out, I don't feel like I've racked up nearly. I've probably not even got a fourth of the debt that some people get for college, and that's from doing the associate's degree thing through College Credit Plus, and that kind of thing.
And out of
you can do it so much cheaper. Yeah, eating in the cafeteria costs so much money. You have to. Yeah, I packed. Mm-hmm. I've been packing lately. It's a little annoying at times, but because it's easier to just go through and get something, but it's $9 at the cafeteria versus probably $1 to make your lunch at home. So, gotta look at the pros and cons. Okay, if I use a deal and got $4 ECB last week, can I use this $4 ECB to get the same deal? Yes, CVS isn't really weird like that. That's only Walgreens who is weird about rolling. I agree. I prefer the physical books. I still prefer the physical books, but lately the colleges have been leaning away from that, which is annoying. Probably 10 more minutes and we'll head off. I know in Ohio, I'm thinking Findlay College, you can take it back. Yes, that's very smart, the 9-week thing. I know a lot of colleges are starting that too. Yeah, and if you, like Belle said, if you can work your way through, that's good. If you can work your way through college. This is my working my way through on YouTube, which is nice. I'm really thankful I've been able to do this, or else I would have been working somewhere else. So this has been a blessing to be able to do YouTube as my college job. I guess it's not really a job, but, you know, it's a source of income, so. Yes, you're proud of me for packing. Yes. It's good to save money and pack. Questions for you all.
Kaylee, you're funny.
Yeah, our cafeteria is awesome, actually. It's awesome. It's really good. But they're expensive. It cost me $9 to get a BLT and a cup of soup. Like, it literally cost $9, which is insane. Let us know. So my question to you all in the comments, what do you want me to do for lives? Like topics, because I'm struggling a bit with topics, especially after the holidays, because I feel like you guys really enjoy these and don't want them to end. So if you have ideas, if anyone has Krispy Kreme around, that is so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Our cafeteria is so good, but maybe it's because it's not owned by the college. It's actually a place that rents it out, or they rent to, they pay rent to the college. The restaurant actually used to be in the mall, but now they moved to the college. I don't know why, that's what they did. But it's good. I like their food a lot, but it's just expensive.
I'm curious where everyone's coming from. Is it mostly Ohio?
Oh no, I doubt it. Most of these people aren't even in Ohio, which is what I expected at first. But really, most of them are from like other states. Yeah, let us know in the comments where you're from.
I'm in California, so if you didn't know that.
I think y'all know based on my name, I'm in Ohio. But yeah, Zanesville, Ohio. So yeah, there's so many of us actually from this area. It's really been a cool experience getting to network with people through here. Like we can communicate, like, oh, this store's out of this, so we don't waste our time going to it. It's been really nice. That a lot of people from this area watch. So that's been cool.
Both those places, Atlanta and Nashville, are on my bucket list, so that's cool.
Ohio. Indiana again. Midwest, kind of. A lot of Indianas.
That's fun. Thank you for replying.
This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad that we were able to do this tonight.
I'm in Southern California.
Louisiana?
So I was born in Bakersfield, but I'm living in the southern region now. So and I went to Zoos Pacific, so I was in LA for a really long time. And I've lived in Thousand Oaks. I've lived in Anaheim. Disneyland was pretty much my backyard, so I really enjoyed exploring all of like Southern California.
I'm like nowhere close to. I've never been to Disneyland or World.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Ohio's so far from either of those.
Is it on your bucket list?
I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool one day. I always go to Kings Island. Yeah. I love Kings Island.
And what is that? Because I have no clue what that is.
Kings Island is an amusement park in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's. I love it. I'm sure Disney's better, but I love Kings Island. It's like grew up going there, so it's my favorite place. I don't think I've been to the only amusement parks I've ever been to is Kings Island, Cedar Point, and Dollywood. I've never been out your way or to Florida. My bucket list is New York City. I don't know why. I've always wanted to go there. It's so weird.
I want to go there too.
I want to go there. Like in this life, I want to go to New York City.
I actually want to go to every single state and go to like just road trip with my family and then eat at like the little like diners or like where the locals eat because I'm a big foodie. So
that'd be so cool.
That's a bucket list item.
Yes. My tiny town has CVS, Kroger, Walmart. Yeah, we didn't really have that much besides that either, Tammy, honestly. We have a couple little places, like grocery stores, but they're not really that great. Oh my gosh, Kings Island, yeah, it's the best. It is the best.
Yvette, I'm actually going to Disneyland this week because my Meemaw bought Declan, since he turned 2, tickets. So we are going later this week, which I'm really excited.
So much fun. It's like 40 degrees here, so I couldn't go anywhere right now. Like for amusement park, I'd love to. I love it. I wish we were closer to Kings Island, or I'd be there way more. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Tammy.
Tammy, I hope she's okay.
Yeah. All right, it looks like a lot of people are having to head off. So if there's any more questions or anything, you can feel free to ask. If not, we'll head on out. This was so much fun. I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
Definitely do it again. And let me know. No one really told me any topics, but if you want to leave them in the comments later if you think of something. So definitely like to keep doing these, but it's kind of hard sometimes to come up with ideas. It's been fun.
Yes, it has been. Thank you so much for having me,
Absolutely.
Nick, and everyone for being so sweet in the comments.
And go sub to Belle. Like, go subscribe to her because you're not going to regret it. She does really great stuff. All right, so I think that is all. We're going to head on out, and thank you guys so much for watching. Good night, everyone.
Good night.